have a very long season, but game one means just as much.
We're doing 2K16, MyCareer, and rookie. We're doing my rookie year. Play for the what's it called? I got your. I was number 3 draft pick in the first round. I was in the top. I was in top 10, top 5, top 3, and yo, but I got drafted by the I was about to say Celtics, by the 76ers, my rookie year. So what I can do? Let's get to it.
2.
And I'm running some of these.
We have some new faces here that I really expect to make an impact for us this season.
Let's get it. That nigga talk.
Here we go. My first NBA game. This is something I've been waiting for my entire life. And to be honest, I'm a little bit nervous. But I know this is where I belong.
Look, this is how we're gonna do it.
So I just gotta get out there and do what I was born to do. I hope I can make my family proud.
I'm gonna do 5. No, it's 8 games. Okay. Yo, I said 5. Like I was gonna say 5. I'm just gonna do all 8. I think I gotta do all 8. Or can I just send my throw them all? No, I can't. Cause you know how I gotta press X. I can't. I gotta play all these hoes. These hoes ain't love you. See, they hoes ain't love you. Alright, let's get to it. Do what I did in college and motherfucking what's called it. It was a whole different thing. These are my songs, bro.
Welcome everybody to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. And a moment happening right now, folks, and the fulfillment of a lifelong dream, a special individual taking to the hardwood and what a feeling it's got to be for this young player is that last bucket represents the first official score in the NBA from Galloway.
You got to be happy for him. I mean, that's a great way to open up his NBA scoring account.
Well, everybody is happy to see him put the first points of his career on the board. Coaches, fans, teammates, everybody.
Sullinger dishes to Turner. Sullinger the screen. Turner passes to Sullinger. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Smart kicks to Sullinger. And he gets the bucket. Sullinger's got 9.
You know, one of the things, guys, that impressed me about the Celtics was the number of assists they had. I mean, they really focused on moving the ball. And when you do that and you have shot makers, the assists pile up.
For 3, Covington. That's good. And so Galloway with the assist. Covington's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Dishes it to Sullinger. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And for Sullinger last season, further indication, Clark, that he needs to keep working on his conditioning.
And that was a concern coming into the league with Jared, is just how committed would he be to working on his body all the time and maintaining the level of conditioning that he needs. And injuries have been a part of that not being the case, but when he's out there, he's capable.
The Celtics making a switch here. Olynyk's checked in. Sullinger the screen. To Olynyk, a 3-ball. Count that one. Olynyk's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
And talking about Sullinger, you wonder if he's been in the right scheme for the past couple of years. He's not a three-point shooter. He's a back-to-the-basket banger. You want proof? Only hit 28% from behind the arc last season, and that was his career high. Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Sullinger the screen. Smart, wide open, he fires. Nailed from three-point land.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play. You know, on the topic of Sullinger, guys, he said publicly that people are doubting him. And he's right. I mean, until he gets in better shape and stays that way, that part of his game, hopefully for him going forward, he can be more Duncan than Diao in the way he treats his body.
And good on the basket. Book it. 6 points for Freak. And here we see the debut of Freak, the kid from Harlem. His first time on an NBA floor. And Clark, it's a moment that he's worked very hard to achieve, and his family has got to be proud.
Extremely so, Kevin. It's been a long journey for him, but every level along the way, he's found success. High school phenom, playing for a college championship. I wouldn't bet against this kid on anything when it comes to basketball.
And that one comes up a bit short. Boston leading by 5. Here's Turner. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
And while we can, here's a look at the teams that had the fastest hands in the league last season. The 76ers, number 1.
Yeah, and because of that, Kevin, they were one of the best defenses last year as a team. I mean, they led the league in steals, and that's not an easy thing to do. I mean, that's hard work and concentration.
Zeller, he's checked in for Sullinger. Galloway, no good.
You know, a team's rebounding is one of the great measures of its energy, and theirs has been terrific in the first quarter.
Yeah, they've brought it in terms of having another level of intensity right from the tip.
Well, with Freak Clark, there was a question whether he would stay another year in college. Really was a tough decision for him, but he ended up coming out after his freshman year.
And, Kevin, it's really hard to blame a guy like Freak for doing that. I mean, he's clearly NBA ready, and he's putting a lot at risk for every year he stays in school when he could be on the NBA clock.
Here's Bradley. Look at that jam.
And with that speed, once he took off, the D just had no chance of getting back.
Well, I think they did the right thing. I mean, just give up the 2 points and move forward. Hey, discretion is the better part of valor sometimes. Write that one down, game players. Discretion is the better part of valor.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Here's Smart, and the lead now, double digits on that bucket. And now it's an 11-point Celtic lead. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half. That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with him. It's a tough day so far.
Shots good by Turner.
And this is the tempo you love to watch. I mean, get out fast before the defense can get set.
Yeah, it's really paying off here. Fast break points accounting for their last 8.
Come on, dude.
The 76ers trail by 13.
Hey.
The dish to Galloway. High arcing shot. The rebound by the Celtics. Smart's got 4 rebounds in this game. Well, earlier we sat down with Freak and asked him about playing in his first NBA game. You know, Clark, you don't see that kind of perspective. Boston making some changes. Sullinger's checked in for Kelly Olynyk for Marcus Smart. And Bradley's subbed in for Isaiah Thomas.
And guys, the Spurs coaching tree extends pretty far these days. Coach Brett Brown, another former member of the Spurs staff, to be leading an NBA team.
We've got Jay Crowder. Bradley is out there with Evan Turner. Then it's Jared Sullinger. And it's Mickey in at the 4th spot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
And then they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team. That's why they're ahead.
And that one's good. Well, Greg, for Brett Brown and the Spurs connection, he was an assistant in San Antonio for 7 years, was really indoctrinated in how the Spurs conducted business, Clark, before coming to the 76ers.
Yeah, he's got an interesting accent, too, a mix of Boston Australian from where he grew up and where he spent a lot of time, but no doubting his passion and his coaching ability. He's good in both.
He was actually a head coach for Australia for a while in international play. The Celtics have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Tyler Zeller's checked in for Boston. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Embiid's checked in. Here's Galloway. Nice jump shot. Good. Galloway has got 8 points. Celtics leading by 10. Pick by Zeller. And it's Turner off the drive. And the jam by Tyler Zeller.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and take a few chances. A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Well, clearly the 76ers were the youngest team in the league last season, and with all the draft picks they've stockpiled, they'll be the youngest team for a while, it seems. But if the youth can grow and develop, they could also be a force in a few years, too.
Crowder with it. Now defended by Grant. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
And here are the numbers for Turner. How he did last season. Put up about 9 points per, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And, guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
And, fellas, I would say he's been overachieving a little bit lately. Hopefully this is a sign of greater things for the future.
Crowder kicks to Zeller. Embiid with the steal.
Hey, nigga.
Passes it to Galloway. Here's Landry, the second chance effort. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Celtics making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. To give you an idea of how young this 76er team is, at one point last season, Greg, Tim Duncan had more seasons played in the NBA than the entire active roster of the 76ers.
That's hard to fathom. I mean, we all know there's this...
Fucking get done with this damn shit, bro. Oh, that shit irritating. What the fuck about this shit? Sorry ass team. I'm not even doing a fucking broadcast. Fuck this shit.